Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University.
Dear students, I, Dr. Rajnish Sharma, Assistant Professor, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, welcome you all from Chaitanya Studio of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University. Today, we will discuss about the origin of mobile journalism and of the unit number 13 of paper, digital media, social media, and immersive media. So, when we talk about origin of mobile journalism, where there are various facets of mobile journalism. So, let's discuss about introduction, and under introduction, let's discuss about the key points of mobile journalism. That is, technology have transformed the nature of the very communication. Connectivity is key in modern India. Smartphone and internet enable media convergence. Mobile journalism, as we know, which is called as Mojo, which is fast, cost-effective, and portable. Mojo democratizes media and amplifies diverse voices, and the concerns which have emerged up in the wake of this mobile journalism are the ethics and scope of technology in journalism. So, technology has fundamentally transformed all interactions. In this new, constantly evolving nature of communication, connectivity is key. Proverbial and physical network continue to transcend boundaries across the globe at an increasing rate. Journalism has managed to adapt itself time and again to cater to the new patterns of media. Smartphone and the internet are a key in this overarching transformation, while continuing to cater the needs for effective communication. These also have become tools that have made possible a convergence of the many steps of media collection, production, and distribution. So, dear student, from this convergence, mobile journalism has evolved. It is a personal, interactive, multimedia platform which is fast, cost-effective, and portable. Most importantly, it is ubiquitous. These transformations have also made possible a larger democratization of the consumption and production of media. As a result, many in the media public find themselves participating in the journalistic process, and previously underrepresented voices are amplified at a higher rate. Consequently, the media landscape has become more diverse. However, these opportunities are met with fundamental concern about the scope of technology and the ethics of social media. In this unit, we will study the emergence of journalism and its possibilities and disputes. We also analyze some of the more prominent examples of mobile journalism and critically the relevance of social media in journalism. So this unit also describes how to effectively build a story using a smartphone and allied tools. So when we talk about learning objective, let's discuss about the pattern. It understands the pattern of evolution of mobile journalism. So, and it also learns about the crossroads between social media and journalism. It also analyzes the relevance of the audience as contributor and understand the practical technicalities involved in reporting a Mojo story. So, dear students, I hope that we discuss about this Mojo stories and origin of mobile journalism, and on completion of this unit, you will, dear student, you will be able to understand the opportunities that arise with mobile journalism. analyze the risks and challenges involved in mobile reporting, and learn how to choose different tools to tell a host of stories, and then navigate the concerns regarding the privacy protection. So when we talk about origin of mobile journalism, it's an expansion of digital networks in 21st century, invention of World Wide Web by Tim Berners-Lee in 1989, and internet users grew to 60% of world population by 2020. Mobile phone reshaped daily life via constant connectivity, that is 24/7. Apple iPhone, as you know, the series which is going on nowadays is iPhone 17, that is was started way back in 2007, which revolutionized the entire paradigm of mobile media. And App Store, as we download, we call it from the Play Store, we download various apps from which was launched in 2008 and with the diversified smartphone functions. So we can call it that iPhone or Apple completely changed the landscape of mobile journalism. Newsroom adapt with innovative digital journalism. Mojo includes users generated content and citizen journalism and professional Mojo. So the new millennium is marked by the sharp expansion of digital networks and the increase in world connectivity. Attempts have historically been made to streamline communication, be it in speech, language, or visual form. Beginning from the first instance of electronic networking, the telephone, since then, networks have evolved to facilitate communication and information sharing, leading eventually to the birth of Internet as we know it. In 1809, Tim Berners-Lee, a scientist at the European Organization for Nuclear Research, popularly known with its French acronym that is CERN, CERN, that is designed to network aimed to make retrieving of data easier. A year later, he coined the name that is, which we know as World Wide Web for it. Through this, computers and networks took a leap from the domain of science and technology to that of the masses. This was because of the program simplified the technical language, as the codes were now behind the hypertext markup language as we know it as HTML. So even as technical know-how was required for production, anyone could look up things on the network through simple commands. Other scientists follow this with the launch of accessible browsers to platform the HTML. So dear students, so it was in the 21st century, however, where the scope of the internet was realized. In 2000, 10 years after the launch of the world, almost 10 years of the launch of the World Wide Web, about half of the US population was online, but its influence on the rest of the world remained doubtful, as only about 7% of the world was connected via the internet. As of 2020, 62% of the world's population uses the internet, with a noticed steady increase in the rate of the expansion. This increase is explained by multiple factors, including but not limited to rapid technological progress, expansion of telecommunication grids, drops in data prices, accessibility of mobile devices, various uses of mobile devices, etc. Mobile phones in particular and in tandem with the internet have managed to change the very nature of our interaction with each other, not only achieving its intended purpose of streamlining communication. Dear student, this development has also led transformative sociological change as it has come to shape the contours of our everyday lives. Apart from all the features of mobile devices, which has a big factor in its popularity, which is derived its name, which is mobility. The mobile phone and other such devices provide an exclusive convenience that computers didn't. They travel along with the users. Consequently, they have become a bigger part of our routines, shaping how we model our lives around them. Constant usage of mobile phones then implies constant connectivity. This connectivity led to both the need for social networking platforms to facilitate interpersonal connectivity and for new forms of mobile media catered specifically to mobile users. These innovations made the experience of using a mobile phone more personal and customized, which led to the ubiquity of these applications. An important event that is believed to be singly transformational in its impact was the launch of the Apple iPhone in 2007. I hope you must be aware that it is now the series around 16 and 70. Though it was neither the first mobile phone nor the first smartphone, it proved to be very revolutionary and breakthrough. As Steve Jobs, the founder of the Apple, described it to be in the launch event. It was also especially breakthrough in terms of mobile media consumption, as it introduced the then novel idea of making a good camera accessible. The concurrent increase in the use of social media aided in the adoption and innovation of visual media in mobiles. Further, iPhones helped in diversifying the purpose of mobile phones with the launch of app stores in 2008. No longer a mere cellular device or an archive of past communication, the smartphone now replaced the need for maps, calendars, voice recorders, even clocks even. Now, a modern mobile device or a smartphone thus not only digitalized lives, but elevated the media consumption also, dear students. Newsrooms have been continuously adapting to this digitization and adding further value to their reporting by responding with innovative methods to use new technology. The most refined response has been evidenced in the field of digital journalism, as reporters take technological tools to enable new forms of storytelling, and these forms of storytelling take a more distinct shape when mobile phones are viewed as independent technology. As the media researcher Jose Lopez Garcia and others explain, new paths are opened within the relationship between user media, journalist user, and journalist media through the technological mediation enabled by mobile devices, both in the production and communication processes and the news consumption. Media agencies, as well as the people who later came to be identified as citizen journalists, began to exploit these new paths to platform new kind of content that was both the product of and shaped by the tools of their choice, that is the mobile phone. The medium in these cases was almost visual, as stories were either entirely video or photographic. Mobile journalism, or MOJO, is defined keeping in mind two views. The first focuses on the dissemination and reception of content for mobile devices, while the second revolves around the production of content. The former is indicative of how the audience behave, that is, how mobile journalism has changed the pattern of content consumption. So, dear students, The latter draws on the transformation in the method of reporting, as news can be gathered, edited, and published through same devices. Essentially, as the Nick Garnett explained, that mobile journalism is not about using a mere mobile phone only. It is about the reporters being mobile. Further, according to the professor and journalist Adrian Headland, there are broadly three kinds of mojo: user-generated content, unedited eyewitness accounts sent in as a source, citizen journalism, and professional mobile journalists who uses a mobile as a tool for on-the-spot reporting. Mojo, thus, is a new and evolving and flexible field of journalism which emphasizes the use of mobile devices for comprehensive news gathering, editing, and some cases. So, with this, we come to an end of this lecture, and I thank you for your patient listening. And with this, we come to an end, and until then, we will meet for the next lecture. Till then, thank you very much. Jai Hind.